We're a strong city. We will rebuild, we will rebound, but we got to reimagine how we need to be in the future. As you can see while we're driving, man, we're still in the rebuilding process. Like that house, it's got almost everything it needed, but that one pillar's not there. It's kind of how we are in Lake Charles. It's like we have everything we need. It's just not all in our hands. Okay, so when I was growing up, when I was a teenager, I got my license. This right here, Ryan Street, was the strip. So from the edge of McNeese, that's at Sale Road, all the way to Preon Lake Road, was where everybody came on Friday and Saturday night and just drove up and down the street, up and down the strip, up and down the strip. Now the cool piece is this Ryan Street has kind of grown since then. So it looks different, but some things haven't, like this McDonald's that we're about to pass up here. But that looks like the same Golden Arches when I started working here. This is the McDonald's where I had my first job. Man, it was awesome. I learned the skills to work as a team that I still use today. Because whenever I'm talking to people, you never lose it. When I'm talking to people, I ask questions to make sure they heard me. Because we had a system in McDonald's where I need 2 max and 3/4 pounders, and you have to call it back. 2 max, 3/4 pounders, thank you. Never forget it. Never forget it. And so when I'm talking to people, when I talk and I say something, I look for that confirmation that they heard. Or when they tell me something, I say, I repeat back what I heard to them so that they know that I heard them, which is something that I really want to bring to the mayor's office. I'm not saying it's not there. I just consider myself a communicator and a people person. And so what I want to bring to the office of the mayor is the fact that you can come to the mayor's office and be heard, because that's important. Why be a part of a city that doesn't listen to you? This is part of the strip right here, y'all. Don's Car Wash was smaller then. Didn't have the quick lube center. Pretty cool. Leonard's is right there. We still have those. That's an institution. We got Famous Foods up here. We got Jones and Abe's. Those businesses are building back, and I want to make sure that businesses like that, who've been here and served our community forever, that they stay and they feel welcome and they feel appreciated. We can't let them go by the wayside. We've got to invest, and we got to make sure that they're okay. So when I say reimagine Lake Charles, if we get all of this federal money, if we get all this insurance money that individuals are getting, I don't know anybody who's getting money for their home that's rebuilding it back the same way it was before the hurricane. So when we're rebuilding the city, and we need to reimagine it like everyone is doing after the hurricane. So like our streets need to look different. Our drainage system needs to look different. We need to retool the public transportation model. We need to relook at the routes. The routes need to make sense. I hear from small business owners all the time that it's really hard for them to find workers. Well, it's really hard for a worker who was already renting and now they don't have somewhere to live. It's really hard for them to get to a job whenever the transportation system doesn't even help them do so. The buses stop running at 5 o'clock. So if we rebrand the buses to make it more attractive to users, and if we can increase usership, then we can then facilitate a means to connect the people who need workers with the people who need work. Well, again, we just saw a whole bunch of trash. People are rebuilding. And so it's very obvious that even though the hurricane happened in August, here we are in February, and it's like it happened yesterday for some people. Trees still about to fall on power lines, still dipping and leaning. We have a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do.